any differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps space, if today is the 4th of July, then you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. Comes pressed down and it hurts inside. You gotta take a stand, there's no help to hide. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your right.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the SmackCAST, a special July 4th edition of the SmackCAST. I am your host, the one American, the true American, the one and only phenom, Matt White. And I am joined this week not with my trios partners, but just we're going to make a tag title run. And I'm talking about my man, good old Jack. Jack, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm going to tell you, I got some things going on here at 7041 Gimmick Street, but it is Independence Day. We'll talk about that. Happy 4th of July. Happy day we decided we were just going to whoop the rest of the world's ass, and then we commenced to doing it. And we've had 365 Freedom Days every year since.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank God for what those people did. But I'm going to tell you, Jack's got a friend over at the house right now. And Jack's friend is a cable installer because Jack is upgrading his dish. You remember what we talked about the other week, the Wednesday night problem?
Uh-huh.
You got ROH on Destination America, Lucha Underground on El Rey,
Right.
Big Brother on NBC. Jack's DVRs, they wasn't catching enough.
Don't fry.
They was all at 7 o'clock. Jack's DVR wasn't getting it done. It was pulling the whirly bird on me. So I'm getting it upgraded. I'm gonna be able to record some more, and I'm gonna tell you, I'll be able to get all 3 of them at one time now.
That's pretty badass, man.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's called Problem Solution 101. Spend some money, get some more shit.
There you go, man. There you go. That's sometimes what you got to do. I remember when I heard about Lucha Underground and that it was something that I needed to watch. And then obviously when TNA jumped to Destination America, I didn't have either one of those channels either. And I called my cable company and I said, cable company, this is what I need. I need these channels because I'm a wrestling fanatic. If you don't get them, I'm going to come up there and I'm going to stomp a mud hole in your fucking ass.
And walk it dry.
They said, sir, there's no need for that. It's only $5 fucking a month. And you get all the movie channels. And I said, goddamn, this, I heard, back in my day, that's something too good to be true. But hell, lo and behold, I had $5 extra a month, and I'm watching the best wrestling in the world. and I get to watch movies.
Well,
So
we see,
win-win.
I had El Rey and Destination America when they first come out, but you know what gimmick got me up to that level to where I had all those channels?
What's that?
History Channel Part 2. You see, History Channel Part 1 has become MTV of fucking Pawn Shop Wars, okay?
Gotcha.
You know, and there ain't really nothing historical about the History Channel Part 1, but you get over on the Deuce and you still see all that cool shit.
Yeah.
You know, so I upgraded, got the History Channel Deuce, OH2 there.
Yeah.
And then when I got to hunting for El Rey, at first it just wasn't on Dish, and then when it got to Dish, it was like, it's going to be in America's Top 200. I'm like, Jack's there. I'm smooth like fucking, I'm smooth like fucking Keystone. You know, I mean, goddamn, you know, water off frog's ass. There just ain't nothing to it. Did you listen to Kodo this past week?
I did not. I'm slacking on my podcast this week, man. The only one I listened to was today on Ross Report. That's the only one I listened to.
We're gonna get on to some podcast stuff here in a minute, but on Kodo, you know, every week Sir Southern Comfort, he says something stupid with his entrance. Like one week I was like, you know, you don't tug on Superman's cape, don't spit in the wind, you don't fuck with Sir Southern Comfort, you know. Well, this other week I said one that was pretty nice. I said, the only individual to ever stomp a mud hole and walk it dry while wearing Crocs. Also Southern Comfort here. Now,
that's fucking original, man.
that is it. That's me, Bear. That's me. You alright in there? Okay, anyway, my man, he sounded like he dropped some shit in the background. You're going to hear some headaches, hassles, and horse shit, some fiddle fucking from 7041 Gimmick Street tonight. My dogs is going to bark. My cable man, I'm not telling you my buddy, he's a friend. I met him as a friend, but he does installs. I'm not telling you his fucking name until he comes out here. I'm going to make him tell you, because you're going to laugh your fucking ass off. Alright, we're going to leave it at that till he comes around. What's going on in Phenom Land?
Man, it has been a hell of a week. See, usually Phenom only works 8-hour work days.
Mm-hmm.
Phenom has had to pick up 10-hour work days all week this week since he is off on this. That's his punishment for being able to enjoy his July 4th on this Saturday.
Yeah.
So, which I will be doing.
So you just work extra to get your day off, or them doggies sick?
No, just the way that I got to make my hours. Instead of working 6 days at 8 hours, giving around 42. Now I got to work 10-hour 4 straight days.
Yeah, dude,
these days are long, man, and especially when they're busy as we are. We got all kind of fucking dogs and cats and shit coming in right now. Everybody leaving town, leaving their dogs with us, and it's a madhouse right now.
Dude, in the construction business, 410s is pretty regular. You work Monday through Thursday. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. You know, you tired.
Yeah.
You know, you tired as whooped whore at the end of every day, but
yeah, you are.
It works out. It works out pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like 410s actually, but anyway, right now, you know, my schedule runs 410s and then a 5. So I clocked in at 6 o'clock every day this week and worked my ass off. You know, that's what Jack does. He works his ass off. So I'm only going to be an hour short on my check, so I'm not turning in vacation time. I'll just be that hour short. I tell JVC, you don't get no extra donut this week because I'm an hour short. You know, I'm not giving up my extra donut. I still work. She got to lose her extra donut.
Yeah, man. But ain't too much bad about it. Tomorrow's the last day, and for me, I'm not off on Saturdays that much, so TGI motherfucking Friday.
Yeah, that's nice, ain't it, Burr?
It's gonna be nice.
Where the fuck is the Booker? Why are we waiting on him again? What the fuck's going on?
No, this motherfucker is at the goddamn beach right now.
Which beach is he at? I don't want to go to that beach.
I actually don't know where they go. I don't know. He looked happier than the fucking middle part in the wind when I seen him.
Like a pig in shit.
Oh yeah. Just but I can't remember what. And I was like, don't you be texting me, motherfucker. You need to enjoy your goddamn self.
Yeah, in other words, leave us fuck alone, Booker. You're on your vacation. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna promise y'all. Good old Jack leaves in the morning for his vacation, his anniversary trip. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to Whit. I'm gonna talk to Jimmy.
I ain't gonna take it personally either.
It's not gonna be personal. I'm gonna be thinking about some other stuff like hot tubs and all that.
Exactly, man. You got too much shit on your brain to worry about us.
Got other stuff going on. So the booker's not here. That means we're not going to get no lame ass impressions this week unless we do them, huh? You wanna?
I guess that's how we gotta do it.
You want to get them all out right now and just let anybody who's going to miss that? All right, I'll start. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah.
Two.
Huh? Two.
Hoorah.
Hoorah.
John Cena sucks.
Millions and millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, the claps. If you thank you, blah blah blah. And be right back. Gotta wash the baby.
Yeah, I'm here to show the world.
Hey, that's another thing. If we want to know exactly where Chris is and exactly what Chris is doing, motherfucker, we know all the goddamn time. I'm in the house in the corner vicinity, and I'm about to change into my clothes, and then I'm gonna heat up a pizza.
And it's gonna be the best fucking pizza ever. Greater than sign, 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 exclamation point!
Too sweet.
Yeah, too sweet me. Put the picture of the South Park dad with jizz all over himself.
He was telling me on a Saturday night, he was like, man, I don't just eat frozen pizza. I get pizza from other places too. I was like, all right, you're clearly missing what we're talking about here. I was like, you like to sell you like it's fucking Dolph Ziggler eating a frozen pizza.
Oh, y'all must have been listening to Jack Shack.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I like so patted him on the back there. Did he take it? Was he insulted?
No, and I even said that. I even said, man, Jack gave you a pretty damn good rub at the end there. But you know. It is what it is, and it's so funny too. We were talking about this too. Y'all were talking about obviously the issues going on in America or the lack of America, and I always thought it was funny. I was like, man, the one time that I actually didn't mind, that I actually didn't care if we talked about that kind of stuff. I was like, Jack says, well, phenom actually doesn't like to talk about this stuff, and I was like, shit.
I said both of you.
One time.
Which subject was it?
I think you were talking about the flag.
The Confederate flag?
Yeah, I think that.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was a long time ago, though, that you had asked if we could talk about it, and I was like, maybe.
Probably the Caitlyn Jenner shit, or the politics. Oh, see, he's coming close now. I'm going to call him on over. I didn't tell him your name. I just told him you're doing an install. Tell him what you're doing at my house right now.
All right, I guess we're working on some cable.
And what is your fucking name?
Larry.
And yeah, we're not bullshitting about this. Me and Larry the cable guy here, and this ain't a fake fucking person. This is a real guy. He's standing here. Me and Larry the cable guy, we met at a church 6 years ago.
About like that, yeah.
Yeah, I've known Larry longer than I know my wife. I first really got to know him. I was fucking set up. Okay. Him and his wife Melissa. I was new to the church. They were established. I believe you weren't the youth pastor at the time, but you were sound director.
Right.
And I was hanging out with two other fellers. We'll call them Dumbass 1 and 2. Jake and Lowell, for those wondering. And they tell me as Super Bowl time comes around, and they're telling me, Larry and Melissa throw a Super Bowl party every year. You ought to come. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, hell, that's cool. I'll get to know some people. Well, somebody else asked me about a Super Bowl party. I said, well, from what I hear, Larry and Melissa does a party. I said, I hadn't got invited, but if I hear about it, I may go. And so I get called out like in front of the entire church just to let some people know, John, we are not having a Super Bowl party. We never have. And I'm like, these fucking guys. I was like, hey, but of all things to find out somebody's full of shit on, that one was okay. But man, it was me, Larry, and Jason. We were like the fucking church guys for a while. And then people got crazy and we don't go to church together no more. But yeah, that's Larry the cable guy. He's awesome. You call Dish, it'll take you like 3 weeks to get hooked up. I'll call him. It takes me 6 months or so, but he comes and it's awesome. So.
Hey, what a friend.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's what friends are for. So anyway, I introduced Larry the cable guy just because I thought that Pretty fucking hilarious. But so the Booker Saturday night. What else was happening?
Oh man, like we went to the baseball game, right? And we saw. I had told him when we were on our way in that a guy that used to play for UAB, running back, was going to be there, and he plays for the Carolina Panthers now. I never even heard of him. So, but he had to exist because it was real.
Yeah.
So he threw out the first pitch or whatever, and so we were walking around, just went and got a few beers, and because we have like this tradition when we go to the stadium, we go get shots of whatever and get a beer, and then we make like a lap around the stadium, just kind of check it out before we go sit down. And we were walking by, and I saw him there, and I was like, "Hey, there's a motherfucking Darren Reeves right there." And he was like, "No shit." I was like, "Yeah, go fucking talk to him, man." And because he was telling me about how when he would play his UAB on college football, I don't know why you would play his UAB on college football, but he would always play with UAB, and he would always, how you can import the names on there.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "I remember him. He's my running back." And I was like, "Well, go talk to him." I was like, "I don't know if I'd tell him that, but go talk to him." And he does, and he's like, "Oh man, I used to play, on this game, and he used all the time." He's like, "Oh man, that's cool, and everything." And he told him, and Chris fucking blow and behold says, that he was going to draft him on his fantasy team. And I was telling him later, I was like, "Dude, this motherfucker probably ain't going to make the damn roster, if anything." I was like, "But go ahead and draft him. That's why I'm gonna win this next year." But I shook his hand. It was nice to meet him and everything. I said, the only thing I said to him was, "Hey, when you see Cam, tell him I said Roll Tide." That's all I gotta say.
Oh, wow. You went there, huh?
I did. He laughed. He thought it was funny. He was like, "Oh man, he ain't gonna like that." I was like, "Fuck that motherfucker. I hate him." I didn't say that, but that's what was going through my head. But yeah, man, we had a good time. Booker had a little bit too much to drink. It's always funny to laugh at, though. But
See, I can't do the babysitting, man. I do. A motherfucker wants to drink, he better be able to take care of himself. I'll drive. I'll get him home, but fucking getting drunk, not being able to handle your shit in public, man, fuck you. You getting some shit, you're on your own.
No, he can hold his own, but I can always tell when he goes to that next level. When I'm like, "You all right?" And he's got to like kind of shake his head a little bit. I'm like, "You did a little bit too much, didn't you?" It's like, shit. Like, let me know when Let me know if you're not gonna be able to drive home or something,
Yeah.
But cause I did good for myself. I did his the ceremonial shot, and then I had my one beer. And then I shut it down, brother.
Yeah, 3 hours of baseball, you're straight. I mean.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I shut it down. I went and got me a Diet Coke and a fucking hot dog. I was square.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Was the hot dogs as good as y'all were saying?
Fuck, man. I mean, they were good, but I think it's just because I was fucking hungry.
That helps.
The guy that hyped me up on the hot dogs, I kind of think he was just blowing smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, I guarantee you, if I go to like some hot dog place up in like Wrigley, or hell, even fucking Atlanta's hot dogs, got to be better than that. But I mean, I think I was just fucking hungry because I ate it in like 20 seconds.
Larry, you're from the West Coast, ain't you?
Oh, yeah, I live there right here.
Yeah, did you go to sporting events out yonder?
Angels game.
Angels, how was the hot dogs at the Los Angeles, Anaheim, California of Canada Angels team? How was the hot dogs out there? Are you Jewish now? Do you eat hot dogs? Can you admit?
No, I guess that they weren't worth the money.
They weren't. The hot dogs at the Angel Stadium fucking suck. That's coming from Larry the Cable Guy.
I guess hot dogs just in general suck.
I'm a hamburger dude, man. Shut up, goddammit.
They're trying to say, "God damn it, hot dogs are good." Y'all are telling lies.
They need to hush. This is ridiculous. Larry's been in here since 7:30 or goddamn 6:30 working on stuff, and he trying to get his work on, and the dogs is raising hell, messing up my award-winning podcast. It's getting ridiculous now. But anyway, was that all the events of your and Booker Saturday night? He didn't rub you the wrong way, set you off none?
Oh, not really. We kind of had. I kind of wish, like I told him, that we had a live mic during the game because we just talk about random shit, and it's always the best stuff, And I can't remember what the hell he said something or other. My memory's shit. That's why I like to record stuff. But he said something or other, and I was like, goddamn, that would have been fucking gold on the damn podcast. I was like, but no, it's stuck in oblivion. It'll probably get forgotten because it's me. And him, he's got a fucking horrible memory too.
Yeah, unless somebody else says it, then he remembers that shit like it's like.
Oh yeah. If he'll tell me something, and I'll be like, "God damn, dude, you told me that exact same thing like literally 2 days ago." He's like, "Shoot, my bad," and then he'll give me the picture of the white guy who wants to be black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
The one that said, "My bad, dog."
Watch this. The Booker is messaging us right now on Facebook. I brought a mic with some earbuds. What's the plan?
Gonna need some prep time because kids coming in the hot tub area. Unless y'all want to scrap the call-in segment altogether, if y'all are jam-packed full. Our lines are freaking stacked to the core right now, Jack. I got people on hold. What about you?
I don't fucking remember setting up a call-in segment.
I think I had talked to him. I was like, I kind of asked him. I was like, because you know how like on my vacation I called y'all in for like 10 minutes and it was just like, "What's up? All right, see you later. I'm gonna go back to my fucking vacation." And I was like, "Is Alicia gonna let you do that?" And she was like, "Shit, I don't know." I was like, "Well, I don't know," but I think it's hilarious that we're sitting here talking about him and he has no clue we're fucking talking about it.
Yeah, he don't even know we're starting. We usually just get started by now, so he thinks he's on time, but he's late as fucking normal. No, enjoy your fucking vacation, Book. You had your impact felt. If he hits a Skype and busts in on us, then I guess he'll come in for a minute. But as of right now, we're moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah. So anyway, might go Gators 1 in 5 minutes of Booker bashing. I guess that's good enough, huh?
That's good enough, I guess. Yeah. Hell, I could probably come up with some better shit.
Well, I'm not holding you back.
Shit. I don't fucking.
Oh, but anyway, what was your thoughts on the Confederate flag? Since you said you'd like to voice your opinion.
I mean, that's what I kind of when I was listening to y'all's talking, and I was like, well, shit. It would have just been fucking everybody agreeing with each other because it's pretty much the same as y'all.
At all gay weddings.
Did you hear Larry?
Yeah.
They should fly it at all gay weddings in case he didn't come in real clear. That's what I like about that guy.
But no, I just kind of like, I was kind of mad at kind of everybody for a while because it seemed like there was a mass flux of people on Facebook and social media that were just pissed off at each other. And I literally asked a couple of people, I was like, "Do you know what the hell you're even arguing about anymore?" I was like, "You really don't." I was like, "These motherfuckers over here are pissed because they think that they're trying to take the flag away from everybody. That's not what they're trying to do. They were trying to take the flag down from one spot. Now they're trying to take it away from everywhere."
Yeah, it didn't take long. That snowball fucking built quick.
Yeah.
I think, like every fucking thing that gets in the fucking social court of opinion, it's like I said, that flag means 0-1 to me. We fucking lost. Let it go. Why do you want to fucking, I don't wave the 2011 BCS championship trophy for a fucking reason. I don't have it.
And I tell you what I did last year. I bought a Alabama playoff shirt that just says, National College Football Playoff versus Ohio State. How many times have I worn that damn shirt since I bought it, Jack?
But on that, you should. That was the first.
Yeah, but every time I go to I'll be going through the shirts and I look at it, I'm like, man, I just can't wear it.
Dude, I have the same kind of shame. After the season was over, I bought a 2011 SEC championship shirt. And I'll wear it, but I'm like, thinking the whole time.
Well, at least that's like a, something that you did win.
Yeah.
It's not like my shirt is like, hey, look where we went, but don't look at the result on Wikipedia.
Yeah. There's a reason I didn't buy the after game shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, I think it, like Gators has said several times, I think it belongs in a fucking museum.
Dude.
I think it's, and all this bullshit about trying to take it off of whatever the hell it's been on for the past 40 years or however long.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop. It's just making it look ridiculous, and it's making it to be the trendy thing is to fuck the Confederate flag. That's the new trendy thing. So,
well, the Confederate States of America is no longer in existence. It was a foreign country. Okay, for that time, it was a foreign country. All right, so if we're going to wave the Confederate flag, we should wave the Russian, the German, the Italian. Who else have we been? The English flag. I mean, Vietnam. The Taliban flag. We kicked all their asses. We should wave them all. They're as much as our history as the fucking Confederate States of America. I mean, honestly, break it down to the simplistic form and then realize it really doesn't mean that much. It's definitely not worth the fight. There's things that's happened that was worth the fight. That's not one of them.
And I hate it too because like the way that it's viewed is like the rest of the country is like essentially laughing at us because of certain individuals who just won't give up the damn flag. And so everybody just kind of groups us into there, and it's just like laughing at us like, oh my God, like seriously, like fucking South, the fucking South.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me a bit.
But yeah, but that was pretty much it. Just I was like, well, shit.
Right.
But I'm sure we'll have some more political talk, as the months go by. We're getting close to their primaries and all that stuff.
Yeah, it is election season, so hey, or it's coming on election season. In that deal there, the Supreme Court's approving gay marriage. Hey, some people call it a victory, some people call it a loss. It didn't do a damn thing for me. I don't care.
Yeah. Just the divorce attorneys are getting ready to make twice as much money here shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marriage is the leading cause in divorce. That's 100% true. There's some counties in your old home state there that will not issue a marriage license at all now.
Yeah, Alabama's tripping, man. They're like, oh, it's the law? We're going to find a loophole around it.
Yeah, Bobby Jindal come out and said the state of Louisiana will comply with the Supreme Court ruling. Of course, he's running for fucking president now. And so Alabama's like, president? You got to have an education to do that,
Yeah. Our governor is a fucking doctor, and the way that this motherfucker conducts his business is the furthest thing from a damn doctor.
No bedside manner at all.
No shit. Take three of these and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I post the link to the podcast on your wall, Larry, or Melissa's wall, since you're starring in it tonight. But yeah, you ready to move on to our wrestling?
Let's move on to wrestling.
Oh, hold on, fuck that real quick. We gotta cover something else.
All right.
Why the fuck am I seeing stuff about Kobe Bryant leaving the Lakers?
I don't know where you're seeing that shit.
I seen one comment about it. I searched it out. Can't find anything else on it. But I can find where the Lakers have signed every free agent in the NBA this year.
Well, they're trying. They're trying. Because they're trying to make some mega team to win Kobe one last title so he'll go away.
You mean like when they signed Karl Malone and Ron Artest?
Yeah, because that worked out so well. So essentially, the Lakers have a GM, the Lakers have an owner, but it doesn't matter because Kobe runs that organization. Everything goes through him. Everything.
Yeah.
And I am the biggest Kobe supporter, Mark, whatever you want to call it. I've been a fan of his since he was a rookie. He's on my favorite team, so of course I'm biased. But I can't stand that. I cannot stand for one player to be above a team. And he is. And this guy that we brought in from Portland, they had a meeting, and he said the meeting didn't go so well. And they had the rumors were that Kobe Bryant was like really standoffish and just kind of like doing and essentially scared him off. And so the GM has asked him to come in for a second interview, and what that tells me is this guy really, if he's coming in for a second shot at it, it tells me he really wants to be on the team. But then it shows me too that maybe Kobe doesn't want him on the team. I don't know. The shit irritates the hell out of me. I liked it when Shaq was on the team because Kobe didn't rule the team then. Shaq did.
Yeah.
Everybody went through Big Daddy Diesel, and I'll always be a Shaq fan. That's my favorite Bayou Bengal. But
everybody has one.
Yeah.
Most of the world's is Odell Beckham right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, goddamn, they made special effects for him on Madden. So he can do his spectacular catch. You can make him do his own little catch.
Oh, wow.
But, anyways, so that's pretty much what it is. It's free agency right now, as of Monday. So it's been crazy all over the place. Who's going to sign where? And so it's been kind of crazy so far. But the Lakers have yet to sign anybody yet, which just thrills the shit out of me. So that's that.
All right. All right. Now
That's your NBA correspondent for the week.
Yeah, that's a wrap, Bear. So, moving on to our wrestling stuff. What's Phenom got in the wrestling market this day?
Let's see. What are we going to cover first? I thought we'll go with we'll start off with Lucha, and then neither of us to watch ROH this week, so we'll just skip that. And we weren't going to worry about TNA anyways. Fuck you, Michael Barrow.
Yeah. Tune in next week. We'll let Booker give you 60 seconds of TNA.
Hey, spoiler. Ethan Carter III won the World Championship. Now you don't have to watch it.
Congratulations.
All right. We'll go with Lucha, and then we'll finish with WWE since WWE's got the special event this July 4th. I liked Lucha last night, man. I thought another excellent episode. I wanted to. I didn't want to post it because I didn't want to ruin it for anybody else. But I thought, putting having a Guerrero in the main event was just fucking badass. I haven't actually seen Chavo wrestle because when I started watching Lucha, he had already gotten hurt, and so he wasn't on there, or he was on there but just like talking. So I was pumped to see Chavo last night. I can't really remember what happened in that match for some reason, though.
Tejano.
Oh yeah, Tejano. And we were talking about Tejano, what we saw about the British Bulldog.
Yeah, his fucking. Of course, the looks are there, but they're not because obviously one of them's from Great Britain and the other one's from Mexico. But the build, the athleticism, I'm just waiting for him to do a cartwheel. Mm-hmm. The Bulldog used to do those cartwheels in the ring.
Yeah.
And he's just looks like he's so strong,
Yeah, he's huge. Tejano is not your average Mexican American, or I don't even know if he's American. He's not your average Mexican guy. He's pretty fucking tall and he's built, and we call him the Mexican Bulldog, or the Pit Bull. And
I'm also glad to see that he put the shovel on fucking Daivari because that's the one. Daivari and that moth fucker. They're the black eyes on Lucha. But you got to have the guys that suck because hey, you got spots to fill. But
that's true. If you're going to propel everybody else up, you got to bring in some jobbers. And Marty fucking got his ass beat. He didn't even stand a chance. He was coming out and he was doing his little waving up on the ropes. And my wife looks at me and she goes, "Who the hell is this guy?" She's like, "He don't belong on here." I'm like, he's probably about to get his ass whooped. And then I heard the music and I was like, yeah, he's about to get his ass whooped.
Who did he wrestle?
He wrestled Patron.
Yeah, Alberto.
He made him tap in like 2 minutes.
And then, Daivari got his ass handed to him by Tejano. And then you see, Derry or Cueto tell Chavo that if Conan interferes in the match, Chavo's the champ. So you see Conan in the back talking to somebody. It's time to get revenge for Mexico on Chavito's ass, you know? And I'm
I don't know. Fucking Chavo pissed off all of Mexico, I guess.
Yeah, and apparently, you know, it's almost like you would have to watch some AAA, you know, the Mexican promotion to catch up on some of the storylines. But, you know, Lucha Underground does a good job of giving you enough.
Yes.
You know, and, but, so apparently Chavo has some dark past, and Conan has the biggest face in the organization as a champ, a fighting champ, probably the most impressive champ in all organizations right now, Prince Puma. But Conan's doing this tweener thing where he has the face, you know, in his pocket, but he cheats, you know, and it's pretty, or he sets up cheating.
Yeah.
So Tejano comes out and calls Chavo the match, and you know, apparently there's going to be some rivalry there.
Yeah.
You know, and Alberto's obviously looking to get his hands on Mundo's ass at Ultima Lucha.
Oh man. Yeah, the Ultima Lucha is shaping up to be fucking fantastic.
Oh my God, ain't it?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I like you know, I love the background or the backstage storytelling they do with their vignettes, but I wish they wouldn't do like the fighting backstage because that looks so bad. You know, somebody, you know, he throws them up against the lockers, and it's like he throws them up there, and like he barely looks like he threw him into the locker. I mean, if you're gonna do it, make it look fucking real. Yeah,
like when fucking Bray Wyatt and Sister Abigail Daniel Bryant into that freaking concrete wall.
Oh my God!
You know,
my God, he's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, but dude, God, I love Lucha every week. Lucha and NXT.
I told my wife, like, it's about to go off, and it's got the credits. And she goes, what are we going to watch now? I was like, hold on, it ain't over yet. I was like, at the end of every Lucha, after the credits, there's one thing that's going to hook you on to next week. And I said, and that's fucking awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's like they stole fucking The Walking Dead script and was like, okay, we'll see how to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we can lame you out for an hour, but you're going to watch that last 5 minutes and you'll be back next week. But Lucha never lames you out. We called them taking an off week 2 weeks ago, and it was still good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love cliffhangers in wrestling, man, because it constantly makes me think and look forward to watching the next time. I'm not going to, you know, I feel like when I watch Raw or SmackDown, it's almost like a chore. Yeah. I have to figure out how I'm going to get through the show. Raw is obviously, you know, I watch it live, so I can't fast forward. SmackDown, though, I probably watch maybe 20 minutes of it. And it'll come on a match, I'm like, I really don't want to watch this match. I fast forward. Then somebody's promo will come out, okay, I want to hear this promo. Then I'm going to fast forward. Divas match, holy shit, no. You know, it's just like, it's a fucking chore. Lucha, I've never fast forwarded through anything.
You can't. You fucking can't.
If you fast forward through like a commercial and you come back and like they've had like a minute of talking, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go back. I'm not missing anything.
Yeah. You know, there's one thing else that Lucha does that is a double-edged sword. It hurts, but it's awesome. A few weeks back, we had like 4 weeks straight of trios titles, trio storylines.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks we haven't seen trio storyline, but Puma has defended his title like 3 weeks in a row now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, all right, you start to wonder where they are, you miss them, then you see them, and then right before you get to that point of, all right, they're getting shoved down our throat, they're fucking gone again.
Yeah.
You know, that's the beauty and the downside of having a 1 hour show.
Do you think part of that has to do with Chick's leg, and she's finally getting to where she can move around, but she can't really get in the ring yet? They're just trying to, you know, essentially give her all the time that they can give her.
I felt like the leg was a work from the beginning.
See, I did too. But I kind of wondered why, you know, because in those types of matches, I would want the chick freaking diving off the ladders and doing the crazy shit that the guys usually do, you know, because you're telling me, you know, she's legit, so fuck yeah, I want to see it. So it kind of, but at the same time, I kind of felt like it was a work, like you said, because they're having to work so much more harder because their third person is hurt. So, and that would, ultimately the crowd would win them over. But I don't know. I hope to see it soon, or at least at Ultima Lucha, because I love those trios matches.
Yeah, I mean they are awesome. They do a great job with pretty much everything they do, though. I mean, they're once again, other than a Daivari or a Moth, I enjoy everything I see come across the screen. I'm still not sold on the intergender stuff. You and Booker are able to look past it. Y'all enjoy it. That's just not something I can lay hold of. But it's still even with that, even as opposed to that, Lucha's still my favorite wrestling show week in, week out.
Yeah. But, it's badass. And, like I said, it keeps you ready to watch it next week and see what's going to happen next week. You don't know, so that's why we watch the show. But talking about WWE, they have a live event. I mean, I guess you can't really call it a pay-per-view because it was originally a live event, but they've decided to televise the live event for reasons of pure awesomeness.
You see what time it's on, huh? For us?
Yeah, I've seen it, and I thought about it, and I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm watching this shit live.
At 4:30.
I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and I'm gonna wake up at probably like my normal time, maybe like 6:30 or 7, and then which is not guaranteed because, like I said, it's my first Saturday off in probably a year. And as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna watch it and avoid my fucking phone, which is just easy for me. Some people, and that's what kills me. Is some people I'll say stay off your phone or whatever. It's like it's too hard. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, it's not, dude. I'll fucking smash my goddamn phone on purpose and avoid it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you just fucking turn it off and put it over on your nightstand or put it. Hell, when I really don't want to care, when I don't want to care about my phone, and that just means something goes off and I have the urge to look at it, I just leave it in my fucking bedroom, dude.
Yeah.
And I get texts, I'll be like, oh, where you been? I'm like, oh, not fucking paying attention.
Oh, sorry, I disconnected from your digital fucking society.
Yeah, but sometimes you just gotta disconnect, man.
How you feel about that, Larry? As you're looking at your phone right now?
Yeah, I have had to take a month to get away from everything.
Yeah, fuck those things, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he says that he from time to time he'll take a month away from that bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. Yeah, Larry, the installer, Larry, my cable guy, looks like he's programming me up over there. Looks like he about done. You about done with it, Mr. Larry? Okay, yeah, he about to shut her down over there. You find the dog, babe? No.
I found Megan.
Found Megan, but you didn't find the dog?
Yeah.
JBC went out doggy rescuing. That's him?
Yeah.
I'll be looking for him. She went out doggy rescuing. One of our neighbors had lost their pooch, and we can't find him.
Oh.
So we still going to be on the hunt. We'll update that, next week, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
He has been spotted, though.
He has been spotted? Okay, well, he'll turn up. This is a good neighborhood. We don't have too many gangster dog fighting types or nothing.
Yeah.
But
this
she pretty much knows
it's gonna be on. Not even the crack of dawn, man. It's still gonna be dark outside when this shit's on.
Yeah, 4:30 in the AM. That's what time I usually work out. So if I was working out Saturday, I'd be right on it. But I don't work out on Saturday, so no. I'm gonna be in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and JBC's gonna be like, "Get your ass in bed and shut up."
Yeah.
No, you don't get to chant wrestling, lucha, lucha, lucha right now. But yeah, NXT this week, man. The one thing stood out. I love the matches they do, and everybody's up and coming. I love the fact that they do the enhancement matches with the squash jobbers and stuff.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a place where you got Emma come on out again, or no, Emma fought Carmelo, and once again, Carmelo without Enzo is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
But then who was it? Somebody, Baron Corbin had a match against a guy you didn't even hear of, and the more they booed, the quicker. So he just ended the match.
Yeah.
Come on, Baron, dude. They're booing you because you're not putting in work. Don't go back to doing 15-second fucking matches. That worked for a minute. You got to fucking go longer than that. You got to hurt every now and then.
I know. I hope they're not trying to just do that to get him back over.
No,
that crowd is smart, man. They're not going to fall for that.
Yeah, I mean, and I bet there's people that come to the same people come to the shows every week out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there's two.
These bosses activated, they're going to want to say to something.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright. But yeah, I'm sorry. Larry the Cable Guy distracted me there.
Lord, I apologize.
But yeah, so I see that match coming, and I'm like, well, I ought to fast forward, and then I'm like, I didn't have time to get to the button.
Yeah.
But the way they ended NXT for tag team match, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens and Rhino. Yeah. Of course, they made Balor look awesome, but they took every bit of heat right off of Kevin Owens. It was like, okay, he's invincible. Yeah. He's hurtable. We're done now.
It was actually his first loss on NXT.
So that tells me that there's something more in the works. Balor does not leave champion from Japan unless somebody fucks him.
Yeah.
Which Samoa Joe very well could do. Which, it was actually something, you're building Joe as a fucking hoss, and he disappears the last 2 minutes of the match.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, man, I've told you on this podcast, Kevin Owens has got to be, the only guy in wrestling to feud with 3 people at once.
Yeah.
He's got, going on with Samoa Joe. He's got Finn Balor with a match. And then he's got, the once a month match with Cena. And it's confusing. I'm not going to, say I hate it. Maybe a traditionalist would be like, he needs to just have, one person and, I wasn't too upset with the finish of NXT, but at the same time, I'm in your thinking. I'm like, well, shit. I'm like, why would they make Finn look so like that and make him look that if he's really gonna lose? Because then if he loses, then he's gonna be like, well, shit. Finn Balor beat him twice, and John Cena can't beat him. It's like, that's what I would be thinking of. But of course, WWE being WWE, no matter if it's NXT or WWE, they don't give that thought to the casual wrestling fan.
Mm-hmm.
They know they're not going to pay attention to that. All they look at is the wins and losses from that week. That's all they look at.
Yeah. Well,
they're not looking at a big picture like we are.
At the same time, there's no way Kevin Owens loses clean, and I didn't believe he would lose clean anyway. So maybe they didn't change anything.
Well, you could technically argue, that Rhino gored him, and then then went into the missile drop kick where he used Rhino. So then he could say, well, if it wasn't for my damn tag team partner getting me beat just as bad, I still would have won that damn match. But if Rhino fucked it up for him, he can still say that.
People getting in my way.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, Brock Lesnar is also supposed to be on that card.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar by himself. I have seen that Paul Heyman did not accompany Brock Lesnar to Japan. And they said that was the plan, that he was going to, and so it's like, all right, whatever. It's not like Paul's got to put in a bunch of promo work over there. He's facing freaking Kofi Kingston for the strangest booking ever in the history of booking.
It's just a squash match. Here you go. Here's Brock.
Yeah. Here's Brock. There he is, and there he goes. And then we have I'm trying to think of what other match that there was. I need to pull up the damn card. I know Cesaro got added this week by his, and also, gotta say, badass match on Raw this past week with Cesaro and Cena. Cena having another spectacular match, which I'm not afraid to say that Cena has been having spectacular matches, and just another one. And it just further proves to me that Cesaro has got the fucking talent, man. I understand if there's a disconnect with him and the crowd as far as promo work goes, but my God, he makes up for it in athleticism and just in-ring ability, man. I mean, he might be quite possibly the most talented person in the company right now in that ring.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that man can't do. Nothing.
Yeah, and he is, dude, but there's still people like me, and me in particular, that Cesaro's good. I enjoy him, but I wouldn't call him over in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay money because of Cesaro.
Yeah. Your hardcore wrestling fans, that don't really, they can see past the promos as they have over the years. They are gonna love Cesaro, but like we just got done saying with casual wrestling fans, and like you said, Cesaro ain't gonna sell me damn t-shirts, and Cesaro ain't gonna sell me damn tickets. He just ain't. That's just how he is. All right, so I pulled up the card. We got Cesaro versus Diego, which is one of the Los Matadores. We have a tag team match, which should be pretty good. It's the Lucha Dragons versus the New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods. And then there's a triple threat for the WWE the WWE Divas Championship. Nikki Bella versus Naomi versus Paige. Maybe it'll be something better because it's a live event. I have actually heard, since we're on this Divas subject, that they are trying at the moment with the current storyline that they're going with, that they're going to completely repackage that division. And by repackaging the division, that means everybody gets what they want, and Charlotte and Sasha Banks are being called up to the main roster and thrown in that mix.
And Becky Lynch is on the shelf right now, so it's a perfect time to vacate the title and set up a tournament down the road.
Exactly, man. It works out perfect.
By the title, we're talking about the NXT women's title now.
Women's title, yes. And, okay, so I have read that, of course Triple H is trying to get them up there. They're his girls. Vince loves the NXT women's, or the women. He loves them. The only hang-up right now is Kevin Dunn, the producer for WWE. He is saying that Sasha Banks and Charlotte don't fit that supermodel look of a WWE diva.
Then they need to kick his ass to the goddamn curb, because neither did Alundra Blaze or Medusa, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I mean, it just, and how does Charlotte not look like a supermodel?
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, she got legs, run right up and make an ass out of himself.
Exactly, and she's fucking toned to the fucking core. I wonder if she's got any body fat on her at all, and he just needs to shut the fuck up, because she's a fucking Flair, and he should bow down before her just because of her goddamn name.
Yeah, she's genetically superior, and that ain't no bullshit. I mean, I
think behind the scenes shit would drive you crazy. If we knew everything that went on behind the scenes, I think we would probably hate it.
Yeah, I mean, think about, Ric Flair is the greatest. Who's other greatest in any sport ever? Where's their son at? Walter Payton's son played in the NFL Europe. Barry Sanders' son can't hack. Joe Montana's son played for fucking Tulane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not there. Charlotte's Ric Flair's daughter, and she is killing it.
Yeah.
Dude is way off the mark if he thinks that Charlotte Flair can't hold her road.
I will say this: that the wrestling business is a very perfect business for lineage and family. because you look at all the second and third generation wrestlers that come through wrestling, not all of them pan out, obviously, but, if they're from the greats, most likely they're going to be good, So, but yeah,
David Flair couldn't hack it.
No, he couldn't, man. He couldn't. That's funny that she was the one that did. But so we got another random booking, as we have John Cena teaming up with Dolph Ziggler to face Kane and King Barrett. I have really no idea. Like this is like the same. Just throw it together, just so you can see everybody, The next match is one that I have been looking forward to for a fucking long time. Is Chris Jericho's return to WWE actual programming. He's been doing the live events as kind of he calls it the reverse Brock Lesnar tour, where he only does the live events. He doesn't do any TV. Well, this is the first TV he will be done since I want to say like last year, I think. But he will be facing Jack's favorite, Neville, in just a singles match.
And he'll put him over.
Oh, fucking! That's all Jericho does.
No.
He skyrockets people.
That's how you give back to the business.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, talk about somebody that people can say, he leaves and he comes. Man, every time Jericho leaves, he leaves putting somebody over.
I mean, fucking Fandango of all people.
I mean, he's the only person that Bray Wyatt has actually put Bray Wyatt over, and that's a damn shame.
Yeah, really
but,
is.
Yeah, like you said, he put Fandango over at Wrestle fucking Mania, and what the hell is Fandango doing now? Nothing. He's in the same spot he is 3 years ago. So I mean, no, you can't say Chris Jericho doesn't love this damn sport. And then obviously we had the match that we were talking about, the NXT Championship with Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. Just these guys from their in-ring when they had the little bit that we did see in the tag match, I was excited for it. I think it's going to be a different situation now that they're one-on-one. Like I said, Rhino's not going to be in the way goring him, and so I look for it to be a hectic and just badass match.
I'll call that. I think it's going to be a double run in. You're going to have Rhino run in to try to help Owens, and then Joe will come in and cost him somehow, or Rhino will mislick. Something will happen like that.
Something will happen.
With everything they've done with Balor the last 3 weeks, he's super face. I mean, he is white meat baby face right now.
I love how they showed him, in Japan, and he was a super heel in Japan, and it didn't even matter. It's like it was just all cool, and everybody that talks about him says he's like one of the coolest dudes coolest people, just calm and he's just an introvert, likes to be by himself, but once he gets in that ring, in front of thousands of people and cameras are on him, he's comfortable, and that's crazy. But definitely it's gonna be fucking badass. And we talked about them, and then obviously the main event is Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston, and it says with Big E and Xavier Woods. So I guess Brock's gonna have to whoop a lot of ass.
Yeah,
but he'll do it.
Yeah,
he'll do it.
You have to just give us a quick rundown on Raw because I listened to it. I watched like the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And then I hadn't been able to get back to it because I do Kodo on Monday nights.
Right.
But yeah, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins came out, and they kind of had like a. I was telling Jack, it reminded me of the Nation. You kind of said, Ric Flair was giving the Rolexes to the rest of the Horsemen.
Yeah.
And then I kind of remembered the Nation when The Rock was taking over as leader of the Nation. and slowly, but Farouk was still in there, and he bought all them Rolexes.
And then gave Farouk a picture of himself.
Gave Farouk, and that's what I was hoping that he was going to do to Kane, and kind of get them right back on where they were. But he gave Kane like a Hawaii vacation, and it just kind of got cheesy from there.
Yeah.
And then got J&J Security a car, which I guess they got a fucking share.
Yeah, I mean he done a good job, with it. Rollins is fucking entertaining, but the whole time I'm like, come on guys, there's other ways to go about this, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
We know Rollins didn't really buy him a fucking car.
And we've heard JR say to him, there's only so much you can do in this PG era as far as that kind of stuff. Obviously in the Attitude Era, you had you had that with The Rock, and then you had Mankind doing The Rock's "This Is Your Life," and just the promos are in this PG era is just they are what they are.
Yeah.
So, but it was entertaining to say the least.
All right, so how did the match at the end go with it was Ambrose and
that was fucking good.
It was Rollins and Kane versus Ambrose and
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Okay, how did that roll?
That match was fucking good, man. It was solid. Can't remember much about it though. I just remember it was good because it had I remember when it came on. It came on. They gave them 18 minutes to work, and I was like, all right, this is good. I want to say that. Shit, man. I honestly wish I could tell you. I can't fucking remember a fucking finish to save my life. The match was good though. Yeah. I remember they were all coming in to beat up Roman Reigns, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, they got Roman Reigns and Ambrose like feuding with Rollins, and it's like Lesnar isn't even on Raw, and but he's in the main event, so it's like I understand he's on a limited schedule or whatever, but it's like, and I know you want to put Seth Rollins in matches, but I was waiting on Lesnar to come out, and he never did. But I was hoping he was going to come out and just kill everybody like he did.
So why are they not fucking pushing Reigns, Bray Wyatt down our throat right now? Because that's obviously the rivalry.
That's what fucking happened. Okay, Bray Wyatt came in, attacked Roman again. And then I think he actually cost him the match. I can't remember because I think Rollins got the pin on Ambrose, I think. But so I don't know. It's kind of like they're teasing it to be something big, but at the same time, it's like, well, I don't know. It ended with Bray over top of him doing his follow the buzzards thing. But it's kind of like, it's like we really don't know what he's saying or doing. It's like, he was kind of, when he was targeting his daughter, and then they just kind of got away from that. I don't know if they got too much backlash from that.
Yeah. I mean, the ultimate story here, Phenom, is that Raw is very fucking forgettable. And it's fucking sad. I mean, dude, they have the most exposure, the most money, the most top talent, because the guys there are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You going, dude? Alright, it's good to see you, dude. We'll holler at you when we cook up and we can hook up the other one. Alright, buddy, we'll see you. Larry the Cable Guy has left the building, ladies and gentlemen.
You're done.
Yeah. But
like I told you, the only thing I could remember from Raw was the last image, which was Bray Wyatt, and then the Cesaro-Cena match. I can tell you everything about the Cesaro-Cena match. Because that was a fucking badass match.
Well, obviously Cena went over.
Yeah, but barely. There was a lot of false finishes in that match. I mean, it was a pay-per-view quality match. If you do have Raw still taped, I would go back and watch that match.
I actually just lost my entire DVR.
Son of a bitch.
Because he replaced my shit.
Well, maybe, but But yeah, I mean, it was good. Cesaro kicked out of an FU. Cesaro did the super uppercut on Cena. Cena sold it well. He kicked out of that. He even did the swing, and everybody went crazy. They even got down, when it gets deep in a match and they start punching back and forth, and the crowd's going boo, hey, boo, hey. Of course, hey for Cesaro and boo for Cena.
Prepare for the party.
But it was a fucking badass match. I was super excited to see when Cesaro's music hit. I was really excited, and he had a Tyson Kidd armband or like sleeve on that said TK on it. And I thought that was really cool. I would have actually liked to have heard him say like I'm dedicating this match to Tyson Kidd, something like that. Just kind of keep him in the loop because like I said, casual audience. They don't. To me, like a casual audience is like a what's that guy in the damn wrestling site that always asks questions? He always posts questions.
Oh, the Michael Barrow or whatever.
Not him, but the other guy. Who's like, what? When is Sting coming back?
Oh, fucking Derek Wilson.
Not him. It's somebody else. I can't remember. T-Dub. T-Dub.
Oh, T-Dub White.
Something. Yeah. Like, they just don't know what's going on. Like, casual wrestling fans, they don't know what the fuck happened to Tyson Kidd. They don't know what happened to the tag team. It just disappeared. And, Cesaro was off TV for 3 weeks. For what reason, I don't know. But I'm damn glad that he's on it now.
Yeah.
And I would totally be down for, like I posted that picture that somebody made of Cesaro and Cena and Owens for a triple threat at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That match I think would be fucking match of the night with those three.
Yeah, Cesaro and Kevin Owens by themselves would be awesome.
Yeah, so Cena, Cena actually didn't go over. It was, I think Cesaro actually won by DQ because Kevin Owens came in and beat the shit out of him and pop-up powerbombed him. And then beat up Cena a little bit too.
So you ready to introduce our newest segment?
Let's do it.
We posted a thread in the Pro Wrestling site. We posted a thread in the SmackCAST webpage. We asked you for questions. A couple of you guys came out. I'm looking through some of them here. Let's start with Jamie Reeves because he seems like the one that kind of took the questions the most serious. And some of you guys posted some silly questions. I'm going to use them to fuck with you now, so it's your fault. Jamie Reeves, first question, straightforward. Will Johnny Mundo ever be the Lucha champ?
That's a good question. How about, let me rephrase that. Will anybody ever be the next Lucha champ?
Yeah, I mean, for real, that's honestly what went through my mind. Prince Puma just keeps winning fucking matches. And well deserved. Prince Puma's awesome. But I do think Mundo will eventually get the strap. The story will really be told if he gets past Alberto Del Rio at Ultima Lucha. Mundo's probably my favorite guy on Lucha Underground. Him and but I'll say eventually. I mean, I can't put a finger on it, but yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say because he's won it so much. I would actually not be too upset if Mil Muertes won it, and you had a solid just beast heel champion for a while that everybody's kind of getting their shot at to beat, and then you have your somebody can come up and knock him off. But as far as Mundo goes, I thought he actually was going to win it. In their Iron Man match.
Well, yeah, he used a fucking crowbar and lost. Oh my God.
How many people have used a crowbar in a fight and still lost?
Not very fucking many, unless they missed. His next question, just to shorten it, WWE bought out Lucha ROH and TNA, incorporated all the talent. He asked heavyweight US, IC, Tag, Divas, and ROH TV title. We're going to scrap the US title from that deal. Heavyweight, IC, Tag, Divas, and ROH. I'm gonna throw a bone out to Divas real quick, and I'm gonna say Sexy Star. That would be my Divas champion.
Yeah. My Divas champion would be fucking Charlotte.
Yeah. And I love Charlotte. She's probably my favorite. But dude, who works harder than fucking Sexy Star?
She does, man. And she hasn't worked against any females.
Tag team champions.
Tag team champions. Okay, so this is if WWE bought out everybody.
Every fucking body. Anybody you can think of.
Anybody you can think of. Well,
he didn't list New Japan, but we'll throw New Japan in there also.
Okay. Well, yeah, New Japan really doesn't have any tag titles. I mean, tag champs. You know, most of the champions are from there. Oh man, I think I'd have to put. And I know you're gonna love this, Jack. I'm gonna have to put the Young Bucks as my tag champions. I think if Young Bucks ever did make it to WWE, I don't think they would be able to do what they do because you know the PG era. But you know, let's say for instance, like we're doing fantasy anyway, so TV14 era, whatever. I think Young Bucks would be as they are now over with the crowd. So I'd have to put them as my tag champs. And then, man, you talk about if they bought out everything, then Young Bucks would be feud with Red Dragon, the Usos, Cesaro, and Tyson Kidd. You have New Day, The Addiction, Lucha Dragons. I mean, good God Almighty. But yeah, I would have Young Bucks as my tag champs.
I'm going to split it between two tag teams. The Booker hears this, he's going to shit himself. He thinks I hate ROH altogether. I just hate the fucking Young Bucks. The Addiction, which is Christopher Daniels and Kazarian.
Yeah.
I believe those are probably the best paired guys in all of wrestling as far as who can get shit done. They can do the new school shit. They can do the old school shit.
They've been around they're veterans.
Yeah, they are. They're vets, but they got that young attitude, you know. And
exactly.
The Briscoe brothers.
Oh yeah, how did I forget them?
You know, because I don't believe Jay gets to go be a heavyweight champion contender in WWE.
No. Yeah.
But he might. He has that badassness about him. He could be a Stone Cold if he just cleaned up his fucking talking a little bit because he's got to get away from that I'm a street thug motherfucker talking, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to stereotype or no bullshit, but he has this like little throw it off, you know, uneducated fucking delivery about himself that seems real. You know, I'd hate to, like, I have a hard time believing these guys are putting on an act. Like, they're really fucking goofy and they're really fucking, you know, backyard fucking backstreet, you know, country boys, you know?
Exactly. I mean, I think the promo that you get with Jay Briscoe is if you go to a trailer park and you light someone's car on fire and they come out of the trailer park, that's what they're going to sound like.
Yeah. IC champ.
Oh, man. The IC champ. I'd have Sami Zayn. Yeah, I would have Sami Zayn and, dude, the Intercontinental, like that mid-card level, God, you could have so much fucking fantastic people in that feud. You could have Neville, which I think slowly, surely, by the end of the year, we might see Neville as the Intercontinental Champion. Let's see, we got Neville. You could have Finn, Balor, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Ziggler. Fucking God, you can just name all kind of people. Jay Lethal, throw him in there. Yeah, but I'd have Sami Zayn.
My IC champ. And this becomes the number 2 guy in the fucking world because we're going to treat it like the IC champ's supposed to be. Dude, oh fuck. It's fucking tough, man. I'm stuck between Neville and Finn.
Oh man, yeah. You could just have them swapping it back and forth for months.
This makes me want to bring back the U.S. title now. Neville and Finn. I'd be stuck between them two. Moving on, the ROH TV title, I'm leaving it on Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't want to put it, you know, if I have to change it, Ziggy, because that's where he's at, man. He should be in the fucking world heavyweight title range, but I mean, that a TV title will actually be perfect for Ziggler to fucking put over these guys coming up, like he's doing now without a title.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you doing with the TV title?
I would either let's see. I would let Lethal, you know, have it. I would make sure that Lethal had it for the most record days, and I would make sure no one ever broke that, because what he has done is special, and I want to make sure it stays that way.
Mm-hmm.
But some guys that I would like to see hold that title would be kind of like a. If I had to choose, I would put my guy from New Japan, Kenny Omega. I think he would be a fantastic TV champion. I don't know how he would get over with the WWE audience, but man, fucking people in Japan hate his ass. Just because he doesn't just talk shit about Japan, he talks shit about everybody. He would actually be a good Intercontinental champion now that I think about it, because he could talk shit about he actually is the junior heavyweight champion right now. I'm curious to see if he will go after the Intercontinental title in New Japan. But so I'd probably put it on him.
Mm-hmm. WWE World Heavyweight title, Kevin Owens. There's not a hotter motherfucker on the planet right now. Of course, I would like to see him feuding with Puma and Mundo and Jay Briscoe and, you know, everybody you could put, Samoa Joe's, everybody you could put in there. I mean, it would be great. It would be fucking awesome. Cena staying in the mix. But if I'm bringing everybody in and I'm picking a champion, I'm putting Samoa Joe up there. I mean, fucking Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is the guy I'm putting the strap on.
Yeah. I'd have to put it on Lesnar.
You're sticking with Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Lesnar because I want Lesnar. Okay, so if I had it my way, I would have Lesnar beat Rollins at Battleground, and so I would have let Lesnar have this long reign up until maybe the Royal Rumble, or I don't know, because that's so close to WrestleMania. I don't know. I would have had it maybe to SummerSlam where Kevin Owens meets him, and they just have a fucking war, and Kevin Owens ends up taking the title from him, and you know that's essentially passing that torch on. But yeah, I would have Lesnar holding it right now. I like Rollins holding it, but you know I feel like he's on borrowed time. You know,
Rollins has still not. You know, which is part of the gimmick. He's champ because somebody has made him champ.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still waiting for him to drop the belt at any moment. May happen, may not. You know, I felt the same way, you know, about Prince Puma. Every big motherfucker he gets in the ring with, I'm like, all right, here it is. You know, but Puma holds his own. Andy Sharp would like to know, what size are Derek Wilson's John Cena pajamas?
Extra large.
They got to be extra large because Derek Wilson fools them full of jizz every time he puts them on.
Oh my god.
JC3 wants to know, where's the rum? Why is the rum gone? Well,
because Chris Witt drank it.
Because Chris Witt drank the fucking rum. Chuck Cacho, he posted the question like this: how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Understand, his name is Chuck, so I'm going to post it like this: how much wood would Chuck have if Chuck could have wood? Yes.
Is Chuck not able to get wood? Is he having to use a special enhancement?
That is what I'm saying. Chuck cannot get wood. He is like a forest. I mean, like a desert. Because a forest would mean he had a lot of wood. Yeah, Chuck can't get wood.
That's disappointing.
Derek Wilson, he always asks interesting questions. This one is...
First off, fuck Bret Hart.
Fuck Bret Hart, yeah, he's a fucking heart. You and him, not eye to eye on who your favorites are, but I do enjoy the fucker.
Yeah, the only guy that we agree on is the Undertaker.
Yeah, and there was one more y'all called on to. Would it be fair to compare WWE's current product to that of their new generation era? Okay.
No.
When was the new generation era? These fucking eras kill me.
God, I don't know, man. Let's see. Fuck. I mean, if you really did classify it, you got the golden era. What was the 90s called?
Attitude.
Well, like before the Attitude, like between the golden and then
The HBK. The HBK era.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Attitude Era. Then you had your Ruthless Aggression, and now they call it the Reality Era.
Yeah. To answer that question, Derek Wilson, it's not fucking fair to compare any era to any time. What got over in the fucking 80s, you would boo out of the fucking building today, and you do. Hulk Hogan don't know the difference between a wrist lock and a fucking wristwatch, and he's the most over motherfucker in the history of the sport. Yeah. It's different times all the time. Just to break your poor little hearts, Joe Montana would get his ass hammered in current day football.
He would get intercepted all over the place by the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, the little short fucker throwing the ball over that line worked then because he was new and innovative, and Bill Walsh was a fucking genius.
John Elway wouldn't be able to scamper like he did because the linebackers are actually fast now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking amazing.
They're not 290 anymore.
So to blanketly answer your question, no, it's not fair to compare any one era to the other. You got me my trail mix made up?
Jack, I'm sitting here, I've got on, usually when we do these SmackCasts, I'll just cut on something random on the network or something that's on TV if it's a sporting event. Like I've told you, I can't sit in a room full of nothing. I feel like I'm going to go insane.
Yeah.
So I've got on the 1997 Bash the Beach, WCW. And every single match, every single time that's come out, I fucking loved it. And I love everything that's going. This was when WCW was beating everybody's ass. And I'm a little uncomfortable right now because I'm watching a career match with Kevin Sullivan and Chris Benoit.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah. Michael Gator's the only other one that posted a question. He wanted to know why we hadn't fired the Booker. Simply because I don't fucking pay anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we're fucking working on volunteers here. Another motherfucker.
We fired him the first week. He just keeps showing back up.
Yeah, it's like that guy in the fucking office. I'm going to burn this motherfucker down.
Yeah. They haven't been paying him for what, like 4 years?
Yeah. They got my stapler. Don't get my stapler.
Have you seen my stapler?
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, that pretty much handles the question, guys. Well, we'll leave this here. We have an email, smackcast@gmail.com. I'll post it later. Send your fucking questions. Post questions everywhere. Fucking make a post on the pro wrestling site. Hey, SmackCast question.
Stone Cold's got too many questions. We don't have enough.
Yeah. Chuck Cacho just confirmed he will be joining us next week to preview Conor McGregor versus Chad Mendez, Roy McDonald versus Robbie Lawler, the next big UFC pay-per-view.
And you did hear correctly, Jack say Mendez, not Aldo.
Yeah, because Jack knows his shit.
Well, last week we were talking about Jose Aldo that he was going to be able to go. I even read you the official statement by UFC, and that has changed since then. So it is Mendez now.
And Jose Aldo is a pure striker. I believe he would have beat Conor McGregor at his own game. Mendez has a wrestling pedigree, and this is a tougher matchup for Conor McGregor. It's just what you do next is what is not real cool because Aldo has beat Mendez twice.
Yeah.
But it's for an interim belt. So we'll see what happens then. Between now and then, we will talk about the live event next week. So I don't expect you to watch the shit at 4:30 a.m. Saturday morning. I'm not going to.
I'm wondering, when everybody's going to watch the damn thing. Because, half the wrestling pages that I like, most of those guys are in England. And that shit's even more, I think it would be later for them. So they're actually getting to watch it at a good time. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah.
They would be getting to watch it at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So
It'd be prime time or some shit for them. Maybe, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
We will be going over that. Look forward to Ultimo Lucha.
Also, one thing too that I'll touch on next week, July 5th. New Japan is having a pay-per-view. I forget what the hell it's called.
Okay, so you'll be recapping it because it'll come and go.
Yeah, I'll be. Because it's Sunday. Yeah, Sunday morning. Because you know how they'll do it. So it's really cool. You know, WWE's in Japan at the same time as all this. So it's like if you're a wrestling fan in the near Tokyo area, you got to be loving life right now because you're getting the best wrestling product in WWE, and then you're getting your wrestling product, New Japan, which always delivers on their pay-per-views. But just the main highlight is AJ Styles is defending his world title, IWGP Championship, against Kushida Okada, in which I have called, and the Booker's little heart, I've said that Okada is going to take that title from AJ. And because AJ's been flirting with WWE, because they've been curious about getting, since they got Samoa Joe, they're like, come on over, AJ.
Yeah, they're going to get him. They'll get him. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Exactly, man. I mean, AJ said he's happy, making his money, making his own schedule. WWE is on this new kick of making guys having good schedules. Samoa Joe, before they signed him to his 3-year deal, they let him finish out his ROH contract, which I thought was really fucking cool. So, I mean, you can still watch Samoa Joe on ROH. He'll be, I think the event that I watched was the last one that he was at, and he teamed with AJ Styles versus The Addiction. So it was like an all past TNA alumni main event, which I'm sure TNA cried in the car over.
They should. They
let all 4 of those guys go. But
they should wind themselves to sleep over that.
Dude, I just can't fucking. I can't watch that shit, man. I mean, I kind of had. It was like so. I finished watching Lucha, and I was like 15 minutes behind on Lucha because I got home late. And I cut off Lucha, hit delete recording, and our TNA was on, and just they were in the ring talking, and I was like, I don't fucking care. I was like, let me turn this off as fast as I fucking can.
Yeah, I don't fucking give a shit. Let the motherfuckers go downhill. Let Lucha and the fucking ROH and WWE absorb some more talent. New Japan. Let's see what happens.
They have, man. I mean, they've already lost most of their talent. And they're going to go. And I've heard too that some of this shit might actually be a damn work. All their talent leaving to go join Global Force, and that Global Force is essentially going to invade TNA. An invasion angle. Tell me that ain't ever been done before.
Yeah.
But I wish Global Force would kind of go out on their own, and I understand they're trying to get their name made, but I wish they were in bed with somebody else better than TNA.
Well, when the same guy owns both of them.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of that, that guy is actually on Bash to the Beach right now that I'm watching.
Huh.
It's Jeff Jarrett versus Mongo McMichael in a U.S. title match.
Mongo, another shit stain on professional wrestling history.
Who the fuck thought that was a good idea?
He had a Super Bowl ring.
That's it.
You know where he made his fucking pro wrestling debut?
No.
The WrestleMania where Bam Bam Bigelow wrestled Lawrence Taylor.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
He was one of his henchmen.
Yes.
But
I don't know why WCW had the sure idea of making football players into wrestlers.
He had a fucking Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. It's like Reggie White, Kevin Green, Goldberg obviously had the most success. But I never knew about Goldberg before football, because I didn't really I didn't keep up with football as much as I did now. I don't know that I would have known him then either. I mean, hell, I don't know if he's fucking Titus O'Neil is either. I couldn't tell you. He probably never even played a fucking down.
No, he played for the Falcons.
Titus O'Neil did?
Oh, no. And Goldberg.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, that puts us at our hour and a half mark. You ready?
Already.
You ready to take her home, or?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Well, certainly if you've made it this far in the podcast, I commend you. And you get a gold fucking star for the week. And I want you to take that star, and I want you to put it on this here flag with 49 other stars. And I want you to wave that motherfucker on the July 4th, and I want you to be proud of your fucking country. I went out and I bought me an American flag this week. I think you did too, Jack.
I did. Actually, JVC bought it. I just put it up.
Yeah. I went and dropped the $50 on it. It's a nice one. I'm going to take good care of it.
You're more patriotic than we are.
Remember what this day is on July 4th, not just fireworks and not just good food and good eating and family, but it's the day that we declared our independence, and our country became what it is today. On that note,
little stick on the fireworks. If you have animals, chain them up, lock them up, bring them inside. Fireworks drive them crazy. This is the night of the year where more animals go missing than any other night of the year.
That's exactly right. And two, a lot of dogs have anxiety with fireworks. I can't tell you how many Valiums we've prescribed out in the past 2 days of people getting ready to drug their dogs up for July 4th night.
And be sensitive of soldiers, veterans, PTSD, shit like that. I mean, these fireworks are fun, but be fucking, be courteous. And to the motherfucker down the street from me, okay? Pop your fireworks on July 4th and run out. If you pop them motherfuckers every night this next week, I will call the law on your fucking ass. I'm sick of this shit.
Dude, yeah, for real. People that shoot fireworks after July 4th and the night before fucking kill me, man. I don't understand that shit at all. Just fucking blow your wad on July 4th. That's what you did. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no reason to keep shooting fireworks. But anyways.
But happy Independence. It means a lot. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are the SmackCAST, and we will look forward to you next week with Chucky Cacho as we preview UFC 189. Until then, we are the SmackCAST. You are not, and you can't teach that.
How you doing?